Welcome back. Now, after 25 years of hosting Grand Designs, Kevin McCloud knows exactly what it takes to create a truly remarkable home.
And from tomorrow, he's going to be sharing all of his wisdom as he joins a host of other industry experts at the Excel in London for Grand Designs Live.
Yeah, lots to see and do. He's joining us now to reveal what visitors can expect. Morning, Kevin.
Morning.
Morning. I love a live Grand Designs.
Well,
it's wonderful.
it's like, for me, it's like visiting my customers, you know, it's kind of... we're all part of the same kind of nerdy club of enthusiasts.
Yeah.
So what can people expect when they go there? Is it like anything from like landscape gardeners through to...
Oh, everything, yeah. So we've got architects exhibiting, we've got hundreds and hundreds of exhibitors, everything from placemats to entire buildings that you can buy. Right at the middle of it, we've built our own Grand Designs home. So, all right, I say we've built, we haven't, we're building it. So we started on Wednesday, we finish 10 a.m. Saturday morning, and we're making a sort of mini episode of GD about the process of building this home. It's got 7 rooms. It's like a barn conversion, right?
Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could really build a house in 4 days? Like that. But that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're doing.
It's a bit of a tall order, really. And I did wonder whether or not, when it was finished, you know, because we make the film, we finish it Saturday morning, we broadcast it. And then I thought, oh, maybe I could spend a week in it, you know, because it's a house, and that would save me having to get the Elizabeth line in an hour. And then I realised there'd be 80,000 other people in it, so best not really.
Waking up in the morning. Is he actually living in it?
Yeah.
It's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
What's the #1 question that you get asked when you're out and about? What do people ask you? Do they all start talking about their homes? What should I do here?
Do you know, I love the fact that everybody has an opinion, right? So everybody watches the programme and everybody has their own favourite. And so what people say to me is, what's your favourite, Kevin? Mine was the one that... I needn't draw
They just
breath.
want to tell them. They just want to tell you.
I don't say anything, I just nod.
Did you know when you first started filming it 25 years ago that it was going to be... Obviously not necessarily what it's become, but it is a national obsession, isn't it, us doing our own places up? So you must have known to start with.
Yeah.
It caught light quite quickly.
Yeah. And right, to be fair, Daisy Goodwin, who was our producer who got the whole thing going in the first place, she is also a poetry editor, weirdly. And she said, look, this isn't just makeover. This is actually something more profound. It connects to something deeper within everybody. And that, I think, is why it persists, why we keep telling these stories and why people connect to the stories is because there's the budget issues and the silliness of the windows being late. But really, this is about human beings on this great big adventure that we all think we might go on one.
Yeah.
I'm interested to know, you know, the monologues that you say at the end, does that come from you?
Yeah.
It's not scripted or anything.
No, but it usually
that's my favourite bit. You know, when you do the little monologue at the end.
But you know, these. It's like, you know, I don't know. Chocolate bar comes at the end of the factory. It's just a chocolate bar. It takes 5 minutes. It takes about 4 days to make in the factory. You know? So it's like that. I mean, I'm thinking about it the night before usually.
Oh, it's lovely.
You know, you've got to kind of embed the ideas, because in the end you've got to wrap up an hour, haven't you? That's all it is.
Yeah.
But no one ever takes your advice, though, do they?
Never.
Why is that? Why do you think that is?
They've all joined this strange cult. And whenever I talk to people, they say, this is going to be late. I say, no, this is going to be perfect. There's nothing to go wrong here. And you can see their eyes have glazed over. It's like being abducted by aliens. Honestly, I talk to these people and I could be talking to I mean, it's like talking to fresh air.
You've done so many of these and so many kind of great stories and successes and so forth. Obviously, it's hard to pick one, but did you ever sort of sit down with your team and have dinner and talk about your greatest hits? Like, do you have a few favourites?
Do you know, when we sit down with the team, we talk about everything except... football, cars, you know. Yeah. No, I mean, to be fair, it's one of those subjects that everybody, including the team, you know, everybody obsesses about. Yeah, there was that project we did in Northern Ireland with Patrick Bradley, which is an amazing story. It was directed by one of my favourite directors, Rob Gill. It was always fantastic weather when we went. It was an Irish family out near Derry, Londonderry, you know, and a bunch of farmers. And here was Patrick, who was a trained architect, but turned himself from a farmer into an architect with an amazing business. And
look at that house.
Yeah, and he'd used 4 shipping containers. So this was a story about recycling, a house built for 135,000, I think, 150,000.
I think it's 133, actually, yeah.
I don't know.
I read it this morning, 133,000, which is unbelievable.
It's such a beautiful thing. And the house introduced him to his now wife, and they've had a family.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Isn't that lovely?
Sustainability is a big thing this year, isn't it, with eco-friendly living and the live show?
Yeah, no, and in a way it always has been. So I've got my green heroes. So we've got amazing new products like Woody-O, which is, you'd think was a Pixar character, but Woody-O is a new ceramic replacement made from wood fibre, but it's completely waterproof. And we've got Sugarcrete, which sounds like a girl band, but that is a replacement for concrete. So that's dealing with, 8% of the world's carbon emissions there, using renewable materials, waste product out of the sugar industry. So amazing stuff.
So have you seen that evolve so much over the last 20 years?
So much. I mean, when we were looking at eco products 20 years ago, they were small niche things, and now they're major products being developed by universities, by labs, by major industry, and yeah, it's wonderful to be able to showcase that.
We've really got to look at that now, haven't we? Everyone's got to look at sustainability. But I hear you're at your happiest doing a flat pack and being in a hammock. Is that right?
I think the hammock, yes. I think doing the flat pack is a slight exaggeration. I try
and do it.
I can do it, and I try and get flat pack out of the way. Because I'm quite a fan of accessible designer furniture that you can just pick up on the high street, and make it yourself because you're saving money and it's a sort of super sustainable way of building actually because you're getting involved. No, I love that.
Oh, I love that. Well, we're going to put you to the test.
Yeah, we've got one, haven't we?
We're going to put you to the test. We've got a little flat pack over there, and we want you to put it together. Are you up for it?
What, this thing on the floor?
It's supposed to look like this.
It's supposed to look like that.
I recognise that.
Do you?
I know, I've made one of those before.
Have you?
You can do that in 4 minutes.
What?
In the break, that would be really appreciated.
So we've got a break to do it over.
Apologies, it's on the floor as well.
You've got your glasses. Well, we're going to go to the break, but in that break, you've got to be finished in 4 minutes. Do you reckon you could do it?
Get cracking.
Now?
Yeah. All right,
Good luck,
still to
Kevin.
come. The Grand Designs Live takes place in London itself from tomorrow until the 12th of May.